Well, it's a pleasure to have you join us here at the Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya as we proceed through to race day to see just who will claim victory at the Spanish Grand Prix. It's an updated track at Catalunya, and the popular opinion in the paddock is that we never wanted the chicane in the first place. That's now been gone, the final corner is much faster, and at 2.9 miles and 14 turns, we await the Spanish Grand Prix. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Tsunoda, Russell, Max Verstappen, and Piastri, Antonelli, Leclerc, Lawson, and Isaac Hadjar, Stroll, Albon, Carlos Sainz, and Fernando Alonso, Doohan, Hülkenberg, Esteban Ocon, and Gabriel Bortoleto. Behrman and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And joining me in the commentary box this afternoon, the First Lady of World Motorsports, Naomi Schiff. Now, Ant, you always tell me you know Barcelona almost as well as you know the back of your hand. Given the amount of testing that goes on here and the amount of laps that you and all the other drivers have done, what are the challenges that are left when it comes to the race?
Well, this certainly is a favourite track when it comes to testing. And I'll tell you why that is. It's because it offers up so much variation. You've got corners that are fast, that are slow, that are long, that are short. So there's a lot to think about and a lot to work with. But T9 is one of my personal favourites because it is so challenging. Every time you get there, you think, should I lift or should I stay flat? Well, I tell you, stay flat. Commit.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Now use DRS. DRS now available. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
No regrets. Now we move on from this weekend and we come back strong and sick.
Here's the checkered flag, and our winner has landoed. It's Lando Norris for victory.
There was never a moment of doubt today. You could tell that they completely had it under control, and that is a sign of greatness.
And it's time for that special moment for our special three today. The podium awaits our top three finishers. He holds the trophy aloft, and why shouldn't he? A richly deserved win today for Lando Norris. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.